Welcome back. It's been a long couple of grueling weeks. The headlines have ranged from race relations to police conduct, politics, even Pokemon. But I'm going to do my best to review the top 4 most important headlines of the week in our Sunrise Top 4 in 4 segment. Let's begin. A Fox News media giant and CEO is leaving his job with a very expensive parting gift. This all began after former Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson filed a lawsuit against the Fox News chairman CEO Roger Ailes, claiming he forced her out of her contract following a meeting where he made sexual advances towards her. Carlson also claims there was an atmosphere of harassment at Fox. Then, according to CBS News on Tuesday, Fox News star Megyn Kelly told internal investigators that Ailes had sexually harassed her in the past. Then Ailes was fired, but his pockets will get fuller on his way out. That's because the 76-year-old exec will be taking at least $40 million with him, lifetime health insurance, and 6 more months of the infamous security detail he's known for having around. Despite the hideous allegations that Ailes faces, there's no denying this man made a mark on the political media powerhouse that is Fox News. Under the leadership of Ailes, Fox News has not only dominated its rivals, such as CNN and MSNBC in the TV ratings for more than a decade, but it has proven to be a financial juggernaut, if you will. It accounts for roughly 20% of the profits at corporate parent 21st Century Fox. The Pew Research Center's latest State of the News Media report issued in June estimated Fox News 2015 profit at $1.5 billion. Up next, headline number 3, the city of Baton Rouge is preparing for the funerals of 3 slain police officers. Visitation is set for City Police Department Officer Matthew Gerald. Gerald's funeral will be held this morning, that is. The funeral for East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Deputy Brad Garafola is set for Saturday. Montrell Jackson, also of the City Police Department, will be buried after a Monday funeral. All 3 were shot to death Sunday by a lone gunman, Gavin Long, who was fatally shot by police after killing the 3 and wounding 3 others. Long described his actions as a necessary evil in a self-described handwritten manifesto that an Ohio man says was emailed to him before the shootings took place. Coming in at headline number 2, Ted Cruz. Not so welcomed appearance at the RNC. Ted Cruz stole the show Wednesday night at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland when the Texas senator refused to endorse his party's nominee in his primetime speech and got booed off the convention stage because of it. Hours after Ted Cruz was booed off the stage, the senator was back on his feet Thursday defending his non-endorsement of GOP nominee Donald Trump. During an interview with reporters, Ted Cruz said, quote, "I am not in the habit of supporting people who attack my wife and who attack my father, Trump," who gave Cruz the moniker Lion Ted throughout his campaign, dragged Cruz's family members into the primary spotlight several times over the last months. The Texas senator remained in the race. On Twitter, the billionaire once threatened to spill the beans on Cruz's wife, Heidi, and retweeted an insulting message on her appearance. He added, however, that he still has no intention of casting his vote for Trump's general election rival, Hillary Clinton. And finally, headline number 1, something that everyone has been talking about all week. Melania Trump did not plagiarize her Monday night Republican convention speech from Michelle Obama, but her speechwriter did. At least that's according to an official statement from the said speechwriter, Meredith McKeever, who said it was her mistake for lifting portions of Trump's address from the 2008 convention speech Michelle Obama gave. She says in working with Melania Trump on her recent First Lady speech, they discussed many people who inspired her and messages she wanted to share with the American people. Well, notably, the speechwriter said Ms. Trump had identified that person as Michelle Obama. McKeever says she wrote some parts of Michelle Obama's speech down and later included some of the phrasing in the draft that ultimately became the final speech. No harm was meant. McKeever, a former ballet dancer who has ghost-written 4 books by the GOP nominee, said she offered her resignation to the Trumps on Tuesday, but, quote, they rejected it. Well, on WCBI News Sunrise, our team is full of originality. We are all original. What we bring you in the morning is not copied or borrowed. We cite our sources, especially our top 4 in 4 countdown. I should know because I wrote it. Be sure to join me next week. I'll be counting down a new list of stories for the week that you might have missed. These stories will consist of the most interesting and shocking headlines and newsmakers of the week. We'll be right back.